Hello, collective. Welcome to your reading. Alrighty, collective. This is a reading. This is a general spirit check-in, not a one-to-one spirit check-in. So you might not resonate with the whole reading. You might not resonate with any of the reading. Whatever you do resonate with, please take what you need and leave the rest behind. Collective, I could be picking up on your energy or on the energy of someone who's in your energy. So if it doesn't feel like I'm speaking about you, please switch the energies around. Set my cloth on fire there. Creator, please bless this reading. Please bring in the knowledge and the wisdom and the guidance of the Most High for the collective. Please protect the collective and protect me, the reader. Let no spell formed against me or the collective stand. I ask that whoever sends any spell or any magic to me or to the collective, the spell is sent back to the sender. Let the spell bind the sender with their own magic so they don't hurt anyone ever again. And that's including just with regular gossip. Gossip is a form of propaganda. Propaganda is a form of black magic. Absolutely. And the internet is full of it. All right. So thank you, Creator. Thank you, angels, ancestors. All right. I would like to begin this reading by thanking the channel members, the paid channel members, also known as the medicine keepers. I'd like to begin by thanking Maggie Wilson, Lionel Duarte, Vicky Desiderata, Monique C, Stacy S, Adelpha's Door, Jace Franklin, Xenia, Julie, Jill Erica, Love Is, Kat Zettler, Kate Johns, and Chris Mason. Thank you so much to the medicine keepers, the paid channel members. Your paid subscription means everything to me and means everything to the channel. Thank you so very, very much. All right, if you're new to my channel, welcome to Joe's Medicine Tarot. I am Joe. And if you like my readings and you like my style of reading, please subscribe. Oh, my ears just started ringing. Please subscribe to the channel. Your subscription is totally free unless you want to become a channel member. And that's, which if you become a channel member, you become a medicine keeper, and that is $2.99 a month. Okay. If you are returning, thank you, hello, welcome, and thank you for your subscription. Your subscription is so supportive to the channel, and I appreciate it very, very much. Okay, Creator, who is coming to this reading and what do they need to hear? Who is coming to this reading and what do they need to hear? Okay, first card out, landed straight up, horned cactus, resourcefulness. It was interesting, when I first started this reading, I got the word warning very big in my mind, very, very large warning. This is going to be a 3-card spread. So resourcefulness, the horned cactus, 29, when broken down, unless 29 is significant to you in some way, go with that. Or when 29 is broken down, it becomes a master number, number 11. Master numbers are powerful because they double in measure to the number that they are reduced to. So 29 reduces to 11. 1 plus 1 is 2, and 2 doubled is 4. So 4, home and personal history, possibly. Hey. Okay. Number 63, Winter's Dream. And the future, Dragon's Horde, protecting the future. Oh, yes, warning. Okay, that's why the warning came in. Okay, what's on the bottom of the deck is Galactic Mushroom, the Divine Matrix. When this break, okay, so let's stay with the numerology of the spread here. So this is number 4, home and personal history. If you were going to ask a question from within the 4th house, it would be, am I safe and where do I belong? This brings you into the current energy, number 63. Maybe 63 is significant to you in some way. And when number 63 is broken down, it becomes a 9. 9 corresponds to the 9th house. In my readings of the zodiac wheel, the 9th house is your spirituality and relationship to God. If you were to ask a question standing from the inside of the 9th house, it would be, well, what do I believe? And what is my relationship to God, to the Creator, to the Spirit, the soul of the universe, to all that is? This brings you into, and this is Winter's Dream, gestation period. So interesting. And it's going to bring you into the future energy, number 12. Maybe 12 is significant to you in some way. And when 12 is broken down, it becomes a 3, which is the 3rd house of the zodiac wheel. The 4th house is Cancer. The 9th house is Scorpio. Sagittarius. The 9th house is Sagittarius, and the 3rd house is Gemini. Okay, and Gemini, number 3, protecting a dragon's horde, protecting the future. So maybe you're going to be dealing with a Gemini in the future. So some sort of family, you're coming from some sort of family relationship, horned cactus, resourcefulness. So in the past, you were dealing with some sort of a family energy that I'm feeling helped you develop your horned cactus, your capacity to protect yourself and stand up for yourself. This brings you into the current energies of Winter's Dream, gestation. I'm feeling like wherever you are right now you're in a pause. You're in some kind of a pause of a holding spot, a holding pattern, a holding place. Like, I'm just seeing the Creator putting up their hand, like, wait, stop, just stop, wait, pause. Like you're listening to the deep quiet. Gestation period. You're in the process of birthing something also in vitro. There's something birthing in you. And in the future, whatever the Sagittarius energy is, some sort of Sagittarius energy, but whatever it is, you're birthing with it. Sagittarius is also the philosopher of the zodiac. So some sort, you could be marinating in philosophy. You could be developing your own kind of a philosophy. You could be learning about philosophy. Maybe you're in university or college and you're studying philosophy. Maybe it's just your general hobby. But something in the future with a Gemini, Dragon's Horde, protecting the future. I feel like your relationship to a Gemini, either you don't trust them or they don't trust you. Either way, Galactic Mushroom. Okay, and the overall card that is supporting the entire reading is the Galactic Mushroom, the Divine Matrix, number 24. 24 could be significant to you in some way, or when 24 is broken down, it becomes a 6. 6 is inner work, outer work. It is the zodiac of Virgo. It is inner work, outer work, and health. It is health and service, inner work and outer work. I'm just getting the word competition very clearly, some sort of competitive energy between you and somebody else. Okay, Creator, what is the horned cactus? Some sort of a warning throughout this reading. So we'll see what shows up in the reading. And to discern the message of the warning through what comes out in the reading. Okay, horned cactus, resourcefulness. What is this, Creator? What is number 29? Horned cactus. Nope, those are all face down. I'm not taking those. All right, so home and personal history. I feel like, yes, and I feel like the people in your past that are looking at you too, you being able to develop weird. I'm just remembering I had a dream about a tarot reader last night. That's interesting. Why would I dream of this tarot reader? That just came up just now in my memory. That's really weird. I'm gonna have to check that out. Okay, anyway, the King of Cups energy. Is what flew out. So some sort of a mastery of your own emotions. The King of Cups is very compassionate and controlled and very, very balanced. Has a relationship with his archetypes within him, with his 12. He has no problem switching archetypes at the helm, bringing forth whatever archetype is needed for whatever situation that is arising in your life. 4 cards the Creator's asking for. Oh, healing, the Chariot, and the Page of Pentacles. So yes, you have overcome some incredible obstacles. Incredible obstacles. You've achieved a lot of healing regarding your past relationships. This could be with the family energy, home and personal history. It doesn't necessarily have to be family. It could be ancient history, like your childhood. It could be yesterday. This could be achieving healing with friends, or this just could be you achieving your own inner healing. I'm seeing almost like cactuses or live out like in the desert where there's not a lot of water. There's not a lot of like the water being like emotion. So the desert being very, very dry. So a cactus has to be self-sufficient, has to be able to contain its own water, extracting the water out of the desert. So whoever you are, you're somebody who is like an alchemist that can retract or distract whatever you need, like distracting the resources from your own desert in order to replenish yourself. I feel like you've walked alone. Cactuses are very much alone. They grow often solitary out in the desert. So I feel like you have spent a lot of time solitary and in a solitude. Maybe you spent some time in solitary confinement, even maybe in prison, maybe in your own life in some way. Solitary, like protection mode. In protection mode, um, just staying away from certain people, but or just having enough, like not wanting to be in the presence of certain people that do not have your best interest. You know who they are. Oh, interesting. And what's on the bottom of the deck here is the Nine of Swords upright. So you've done a lot of healing and a lot of progression because you could not commit anymore to a certain energy in your life. And I'm feeling like it is with your history, somebody in your past, or some people, a group of people, maybe an individual that you could not commit to anymore. I'm feeling like there was a lot of heavy truths that you had to process through, and that you grieved a lot. But in the grieving, you had the power of the zodiac. See the symbols of the zodiac in all the blue? Okay, the power of the zodiac covering your legs, covering your roots. Your legs are the roots. Your legs are the first chakra. What's on underneath this is the King of Wands upright. Very much, see, yes, you tapping into your masculine magician energy. So whatever you're doing, you're manifesting some sort of liberation. You're manifesting your own liberation, your own capacity to stand up for yourself, to fight for yourself. When your hackles go up, that's like the spikes come out, your horns. You know, if you need to, I'm seeing like a bull or a goat or a ram, if it needs to protect itself, it totally will. Maybe you've got Capricorn energy in there, in you, but growing in your chart. But you're growing a new garden, spending a lot of time, whatever you've been doing, this has been the long game. This is a major long cycle of your growth. You've been healing a lot. Look at these cards, healing a lot from your past, from familial energy. Entering into some kind of a rest now. See, because you're even in bed, but you've been thinking a lot. Thinking, processing, grieving, finding new balance, taking on new opportunities that come your way. New opportunities that honor your new direction, that honor who you are now. Hold on a minute here. Yes, taking on new opportunities that is honoring who you are now, because you're at the end of a contract. You're at the end of some sort of a contract that is not moving forward with you anymore. Could be relative to your past, relative to a certain group of people. Oh, interesting. Here's the turn of the energy. Because there's no more of a contract with a King of Swords in reverse. Somebody very malicious and plotting, very obstinate, very harsh with you, somebody who was unreliable to you and sadistic to you. I feel like the tower's already happened and somebody's going back to old ways. Somebody is entrapped. There's a continuing on of oppression in someone else's life because they're not willing to do the work in order to heal and change. They're not interested in... I'm getting a sense of entitlement. Like somebody is confusing... Ooh. They're just saying, I don't know what this means. This corresponds to the reading in some way, but somebody has confused forgiveness with accountability. And this has to do with... Okay. Hold on a second here. That's going to come into the reading. That kind of like blindsided me. Yes. Yes. Okay. They're no longer interested in creating with you because they're confusing forgiveness with accountability. They're in some sort of a weird illusion that, like, okay, let's use Christianity for like example. Like, Jesus forgives me so I can lie and cheat and steal and I'll always be forgiven. Yeah, that's true. But don't confuse forgiveness with accountability. You will be forgiven, but you're still going to be accountable for your actions. Let's make that clear. Let's not be ignorant. Okay? We're being asked to mystically mature, to mystically grow the fuck up. That's what we're being asked. Okay? Somebody is vexed because of your growth. Maybe they feel like their work has been false all this time, like they haven't... I'm feeling like they're comparing themselves to you, like they see your work and they see their work and there's no comparison. Their work is like it's empty of spirit. There's no spirit. Where's the spirit? Where's the inside? Where is... like there's no inner dimension. Like it's kind of like work that feels hollow compared to your work where you are your work. You are your work. You're not creating some sort of an image or some sort of an illusion for other people to follow, because people can detect that. They can detect the bullshit in that and they're not going to follow that. But when somebody sees someone else's transformation and they see that person standing in their transformation, transforming, speaking from the inside of that process, that's a whole other ball of wax. That's a whole other reality. So yes, because you're receiving justice. Somebody is seeing you receiving justice. Somebody is seeing you, watching you. Increase your love of abundance. Through an inclination to love by discontinuing. And somebody else that you're watching also, this is a double-edged sword here, of course. Somebody else that is watching you is not willing to be honest with you, is actually running back to the past, running back to a safety of the past, because where you're going, oh, they're just saying where you're going is like making some people piss in their pants. Like, I'm feeling like your transformation is Oh, listen to the speaker all interrupted now. Your transformation is seismic to somebody else. Your transformation is seismic. And I'm feeling like they know not to fuck with you. You got prickles and horns, and you're also carrying the light. The light is within you and around you and behind you, supporting you. I'm feeling like you've got the backing of heaven behind you. I'm feeling like this person knows that. Okay, Creator, what is winter's dream gestation period? What is winter's dream gestation period? Winter's dream gestation period. Okay. Yep, here we are. Knight of Wands upright. Okay, this is like... I feel like someone sees you sitting in the north. The north is often icy, cold, like the Arctic, but it's clear. It's clear. You know, like a crystal is clear. Like ice. Well, I guess ice is clear when it's polished. Yes, somebody is watching you, and they're watching you ascend into new lands, but you yourself are ascending into new lands within yourself, within your life. You could be going into a new career, changing a new career, going back to school, something. Oh, beautiful. Ace of Pentacles in reverse popped up. While you are going back to school and learning new skills, new education, you're also playful. The panda is very playful, and you're learning to play. You're learning the balance between work and play, new balance, Two of Pentacles, new balance. So I'm feeling like where you're coming from is intense energy, like don't fuck with me, don't fuck with me, do not fuck with me. I feel like somebody knows, like, you carry authority that they do not want to challenge. Because they're afraid of being humiliated. They're afraid of being wrong. They're afraid of you detecting that they are not aligned in truth. They're aligned to power. Oh, interesting, because that's what came up in the last reading too, is that this relationship, whoever's watching you, this could be multiple people, this could be one person, this could be friendship, family, this could be marriage. I don't feel that work is appropriate here because of what I'm about to say, but the relationship between you and somebody else was based on power. The powerful versus the powerless. And I'm feeling like you were in the position of the powerless until the roles were reversed. And now you are in the position of the powerful because you've done your work and you know who you are, and you're attaining and achieving the seat of your soul, attaining and achieving by healing from your past, sovereignty, authenticity. And I'm feeling like that intimidates the hell out of somebody else because they are not there. I'm feeling like somebody else hid behind, they're saying doctrine. Somebody is hid behind doctrine of some kind. This could be religious, this could be academic, this could be some sort of scholarly doctrine, who knows? But somebody hid behind a doctrine of some kind. The Page of Cups. Upright. Okay, so you're going into new lands, maybe learning a new career, new skills, new something. Look at, I saw the King of Cups when I saw this card. I knew the King of Cups was coming. And look at the dolphin over you. You could have someone has the dolphin totem, very strong, because it's showing up twice here. The dolphin and the dolphin. I'm feeling like the dolphin totem right now in your life is protecting you from a shark. That's what I feel. Dolphins are very intelligent. They're very nurturing mammals. They're very intelligent. I feel like you wish to have a connection with somebody from your past, but I feel like you know it's not possible. There's a spiral here that's been set in stone. There's some sort of dilemma in the relationship between you and somebody else because they're not willing to do their work and you are. Therefore, you can't carry anybody else. In our hour of truth, in our moment of truth, we can only speak truth for ourselves. We cannot speak for anybody else. Because you're not in them, they're in them. They have to develop the language to speak for themselves, speak their truth for themselves. And I feel like you know you can't because you have gone to the depths of your ocean carrying the cup. I feel like you have the wisdom of your waters. You hold the wisdom of your waters. I feel you're very sensitive. You're very like a psychic. You have a lot of sensitive and because you've developed your self-esteem. This has nothing to do with going to intuitive workshops and developing your psychic power, blah, blah, blah. Maybe that's worked for some people, but that's never worked for me personally. My developing what is already in me, I'm from shamanic ancestry. My ancestors were also had the gift of prophecy. So I didn't have to go and develop this in me. All I needed to do was develop me. And these gifts were already online. And as I developed me, I was also developing my relationship to what is naturally me. And that's what I'm feeling about you. To develop your psychic gifts is just you developing your self-esteem. And your psychic gifts. Seek ye first the kingdom of heaven, and all these things will be added unto you. In other words, if you get the inside correct and aligned, the outside will just fall into place. And that's what I'm feeling, is that you have gotten the inside aligned, and now everything is falling into place. But somebody else in your past avoids their inner dimension at all cost. The King of Cups, you've got the King of Cups again here. See, the King of Cups started back here. King of Cups. Somebody, you're being a very, very good leader. Compassionate, a lot of self-controlled. You have mastery with your waters. The Page of Cups and the King of Cups, like holy smoke, you are very much in tune with your own emotions. I'm seeing Christ commanding the waters. Be still, be still. So you don't let anyone else rile you up. When the storms come in, you can feel a bad mood coming on. You can feel when something in you is riling up against somebody else or something you're seeing or something else, and you're able to like command your own inner waters. Command the storm, like be still. You have the power of the storm. You have the power of the storm. Oh my gosh, if you wanted to release these winds, you could, but you don't. You would rather use your own cities, meaning your inner powers, for good, for what's clear, for what's true, for what's right. Beautiful, beautiful. Creator, what is Dragon's Hoard? Protecting the future. And let's use the dragon deck for this one. Beautiful. Oh, no, these are all face down. I'm not taking them. What is Dragon's Hoard protecting the future? So some sort of a warning here, some sort of a warning. Maybe someone else is taking it as a warning. Maybe you're the warning to somebody else. It could be that too, man. Like, stay away from this person, meaning you. Because your light is true. The Wheel of Fortune. The King of Wands in reverse. The Six of Pentacles upright. And the Two of Cups upright. And the Queen of Pentacles upright. You're going to have victory over a very manipulative person. Could be like a Gemini. Maybe you're a Gemini dealing with somebody else. I don't know who isn't a Gemini. I don't know. But either way, you could be dealing with a Gemini energy, somebody very manipulative. King of Wands in reverse is like a sorcerer, a spellcaster, a modern day spellcaster. Somebody that is very charming in their own way. I feel like it's somebody who is narcissistic, but when you first meet them or when you first met them, you took their narcissism as confidence, as their confidence. But I'm feeling like you know now they're not confident. You know now that this is their form of manipulation. Because whoever you're dealing with does not have the capacity to see themselves. They can see, and your overcoming them is going to increase your wealth of wisdom, your wealth of knowledge, your understanding of yourself, expanding your experience of God, expanding your experience of life, expanding your experience of like, and this too, and that too. Oh my God, did you see that? Would you see what we just came through? Like, you've never had that before. Well, you do now. You've never had an experience like that. Well, now you have the experience under your belt, and this too. You know, the more we learn, the bigger God becomes. You know, it's like we, you know, in our past, humanity was very, very judging. We've basically invented God. All of humanity did. Who wrote the Bible? God didn't come down and write the Bible. We created it. We did this. So we invent something very holy. We cast it above ourselves, which thereby activates something within us. So holding something in esteem, something sacred and esteemed, is what activates something sacred and esteemed within us. Okay, it cannot be any other way. In some ways, Christianity has distorted that. You esteem God, but you're a piece of crap, little low-life sinner. How is that possible? The relationship cannot stand. A house divided against itself will not stand. Even Christ even said that. What do you think they killed him? You know, so the truth of what Christ is within all of us, you're learning that through your own experience. Yes, you're understanding through, if you read sacred text, but I'm feeling like the irony of this is what they're telling me is the Spirit of Christ has led you away from religious texts and more into your own autonomy. Because that's really what this is. We have all these models, religious models of how it all is, but they're just stories. Now you have to make it yours. And that's where most people will fall short. They'll piss their pants and they will not move forward. That's when you enter into the promised land, because you make this yours. But you got to go through the dark night. And I'm feeling in order to make it yours, you have gone through the dark night. I'm feeling you have gone through the dark night. And that's why you are where you are, here and here. I'm feeling like the dark night has happened back here. One of them, not only one. We have many dark nights. So whatever dark night you've gone through is the foundational turning point of your new power moving forward. Your new sense of self moving forward. And you're going to have victory over somebody who is very, very manipulative in the future, possibly. Or this is maybe more of yourself. Maybe you have an addiction to people who are manipulative. Maybe this is your need to be manipulated. You know, we do all kinds of stuff to bring in medicines to ourselves. You know, and that makes sense too. We can't always, like my auntie says, you can't destroy all the bacteria in your body. That's harmful to you. You have to have some bacteria. So there'll be some elements of your life that won't be healed, because there's an element of shadow, there's an element of bacteria, and the parts of yourself that aren't healed aren't meant to be healed. They're meant to be the good bacteria that protects you. Can you hear what I'm saying? So that's what I'm seeing here, is that you're going to be either defeating somebody else's manipulative energy or overcoming your own need to attract, like to maybe fix people, or maybe try to, not fix people, but try to enchant another person, maybe try to inspire somebody else, like going into the lower dimensions almost to see if someone is ready to be inspired. But I'm feeling like that's a dimension from a previous version of yourself that you will be overcoming in the future. You know, I'm just hearing, like I'm seeing like everything is great in your life, and then you decide to either complicate things, or you want to complicate things, or an old energy comes back inside of you to reach for an old energy outside of you. Whether or not somebody from your past shows up in this energy, or if this is just you becoming more aware of an energy in you that doesn't necessarily have your best interest. But I feel like you overcome this energy, whether this is manipulative energy in somebody else, or manipulative energy within yourself that sabotages you, that trips you up, that is some sort of self-deception, that you overcome it. You become aware of it, have a conversation with it. They're saying sitting down and having a meal with it. So this is interesting. You're really going to climb into this. You really want to have a relationship with this archetype, this part of yourself. I'm feeling like this part of yourself was like, they're saying a bone collector. So some sort of a collector of lower dimensional energies that you, how do I say this, that sort of helped you. Oh, interesting, creator. They're saying there were lower dimensional energies that were a kind of medicine that you needed to release yourself from the dark. Sometimes light, yes, turning on the light so we can see. But it's like I said, the lower dimensional energies, we can't heal from all the bacteria. Sometimes we need some of the bacteria. Maybe this is some of the bacteria. But I'm feeling like you befriend this part of yourself. You kind of, you have a closer relationship to you. It's not going to circle around back and come back and embarrass you or sabotage you from behind, like surprise you, show up unannounced, like you weren't ready, or you weren't aware that this part of yourself was like coming towards you, but you overcome it. Overcoming it gives you a lot of wisdom, a lot of inner wisdom, a lot of self-knowing, which, yes, the Two of Cups, which integrates your relationship to yourself even more. So galactic mushroom, the divine matrix, divine, people always talk about the matrix, how it's evil, and how we got to leave all the matrix and the whole bit. Well, what about the divine matrix? Oh, they're just saying, oh my gosh, okay. Oh, I'm going to close with this illustration the creator just brought in. Imagine seeing a prison, a penitentiary, and all of a sudden, just imagine, this is a little social thought experiment. Imagine all the inmates either collectively agree with each other or privately agree with themselves, all at the same time, that they're going to turn the prison into an ashram. They're still in their cells, but now their cell is no longer a prison cell, it's now an ashram room. And the only ones left in the prison are the guards. Can you hear what I'm saying? That's what the divine matrix is. You're still in the matrix with everybody else, but you've turned something that was lower dimensional into a higher dimensional platform for you. You're still in the same matrix, just like the prisoners are still in the same prison, but they've just flicked their perception by 1 degree, and it changed everything, just like you are doing. Beautiful, beautiful. And the Queen of Coins, whatever you do with this energy, overcoming either a deceptive energy in somebody else, you know what? I'm feeling it's symbiotic. You overcoming a deceptive energy in somebody else helps you overcome it in yourself. It's a symbiotic experience. So absolutely, whatever happens gives you a lot of wisdom and puts your feet even more firmly on the earth, because you know yourself very, very well. Okay, you guys, I'm going to leave this reading here. Job well done. You are masters in your own right. Absolutely. Job well done. All right, you guys, thank you so much for tuning into this energy. I hope this reading is useful and helpful. I hope you can take it forward into your lives. Alrighty, you guys, you take care, and I'll see you in the next reading. Okay.